What's up guys, it's me Faris and welcome back to my Geek vlog. Last year, Diana Prince in the Amazon represented female power and love. This year, it's the King of Wakanda's turn to represent his people and his culture on why his film is important. Black Panther has been in theaters since February 16, 2018, and which to me is Marvel Studios' fantastic film. This is the first comic book film that features an Afrocentric or black character in a leading role since Spawn and Blade. The irony of this is that Wesley Snipes was going to play Black Panther in the 90s, but eventually got the role of Blade. While Blade is a film that features a leading character showing his nature of half human, half vampire that can be heroic, Black Panther is a revolutionary comic book film that expands the world with diversity as well as representing the Afrocentric side of comic book film genre. But it's not just the black representation from this movie, it's also a movie that shows a main character's struggle being a king, continuing his ancestors' legacy, as well as about a main villain who's being treated as an outcast, getting his revenge on the ones who turn his back. Chadwick Boseman returns to the role of T'Challa and he's fantastic in the role. After Civil War, I would say that his role in this movie is much better because of the character's involvement from a warrior to a struggled king continuing his father's legacy. And I gotta be honest here, Michael B. Jordan freaking kills it as Eric Killmonger. He is the villain that started out as an outcast and seeks revenge on the people who turn his back. He's threatening, he's badass, and every time watching him throughout the second and third act, you can understand his motivation. And it's hard not to watch with amount of sympathy even at the final battle. So hey, Michael B. Jordan already died a hero and he lived long enough to see himself become the villain in this movie, right? I would say that Eric Killmonger is a strongly written character as well as one of the best villains in the MCU, and he definitely breaks the MCU villain curse. Lupita Nyong'o is great as Nakia. In the movie, she's an undercover spy of Wakanda and she is someone who is close to T'Challa. And not just that, she is someone who helped develop our main hero in this movie to become who he is at the end. Lupita Nyong'o is a fantastic actress and this role made her phenomenal. Danai Gurira nails the role of Okoye, leader of the Dora Milaje. Like in the comics, the Dora Milaje are a group of female special forces for the Kingdom of Wakanda. In this movie, besides being a leader of the special forces, she also served as T'Challa's bodyguard. And this character is badass as well as fun to watch. Letitia Wright also nails the role of Shuri. Out of the way, Mr. Stark, there's a new weapons inventor in town. She's also the part that I enjoy watching this movie. In the comics, she's the stepsister of T'Challa and takes the mantle of the Black Panther after her half-brother. But in the movie, I think the character was changed to completely blood-related, and so does the mother. Martin Freeman and Andy Serkis are great in their roles as Everett Ross and Ulysses Claw. They're given a much bigger role than their first appearance. I wish they could have given Claw more role in the final act, cause in the comics, he's much of a big deal and has more history than Killmonger. But hey, it's good that we got a Gollum and Bilbo Baggins reunion in here. See what I did there? Daniel Kaluuya is great as W'Kabi, Winston Duke is also great as M'Baku or Pre-Man Ape, Forrest Whitaker is also great in his role as Zuri, John Connie is fantastic as T'Chaka as always. And I'm starting to like Angela Bassett's portrayal of Queen Ramonda in this movie, even if she's not in it that much. Angela Bassett was first approached to play Storm in X-Men, but declined, then play as Amanda Waller, which I don't think she's good in it, but I have to say, this is her best supporting role in a comic book movie. The plot and story is written very well in this film. Director Ryan Coogler and screenwriter Joe Robert Cole knows exactly what they're doing and giving us what we have to know about Black Panther, and they've respected the Black Panther's source material from the comics. Even though the first, second, and final act of the film reminds me of Spider-Man Homecoming, it made me hate Spider-Man Homecoming with a passion. Black Panther gives us the history and culture of Wakanda, the Black Panther mantle, T'Challa's family and his ancestors, the political aspects, as well as the well-acted and well-choreographed action. The music by Ludwig Göransson is scored perfectly, with the elements of traditional African music along with the modern film score as well as modern music. This film is such an important part of the MCU as well to the industry. Why is this such an important film? Because it represents a strong character and a strong message to audience all over the world, even developing countries you could think of, that you can make change in the world developing with greater knowledge to increase diversity, to increase the intelligence of science and politics to lead the world. Like I said in the opening, Wonder Woman demonstrated female power and love to audiences all over the world, and it impacted well. This time, it's Black Panther's turn to demonstrate the strong and cultural side of his people to inspire audiences all over the world that you can make change in the world and do great things. So that concludes on why Black Panther is such an important film in the industry. I've seen the film twice and take the time to study its craft and the development of each characters as well as the story. Like in respects that Blade was Marvel's first trilogy, but it was more of a surprise hit and very 2000-esque film to a full-on superhero flick on its own. It's not the MCU that made Black Panther great, it's the other way around. So guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to check out more videos like this and others. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for more updates, and I'll see you guys next time. Wakanda Forever!